So gang, I'm finally back. Last week I was on vacation in Italy, spent a little time with my friends there, and I actually forgot to take my content equipment with me, so I wasn't able to upload a video. Sorry for that, but we are back now. A lot of people ask me in my stories how I managed to stay in shape while being on vacation, so I thought to myself, why not make an entire video about it? So staying in shape while also traveling or being on vacation is actually pretty easy. And it all comes down to actually not slacking off to begin with. A lot of people when they go on vacation, they think, okay, now it's time where I can let loose, where I can enjoy myself. And with all respect, you should actually do that. You should be able to enjoy yourself, rest, and make the best out of your time in whatever place you are. But you still can do all of that while also still being locked in and getting the results you want. For example, when I was on vacation, I kept on working out, I kept on eating clean, getting my step in, drinking my 2 liters every day. I simply took my routine that I had here with me to Italy, and that's what it all comes down to. Not leaving your routine behind while you travel. That's literally the only reason why a lot of people gain weight while being on vacation or struggle to get back into the routine, because you should have never stopped with your routine to begin with. So first, the most important thing, nutrition while you're traveling. So either when you're traveling, you get an Airbnb and you cook for yourself, but I'm pretty sure most of you don't want to cook while traveling or being on vacation. No one wants to do it. But if you're truly locked in, you would do it. Number 2, you should get a good overview of the amount of calories you'll be eating while you're being on vacation or traveling. Best case scenario, you prepare some meals beforehand and you eat them during your time traveling, or at least during the time that you travel to your destination, so you don't have to buy things outside. You save money with that and you're staying on track. If you're truly locked in, you would do that. You probably don't want to cook or track your calories while you're being on vacation. There's a way around that. For example, when I was in Italy, most of the time I was eating steaks with potatoes. That's literally my favorite meal. My friends in the other end, they were all obsessed about pizza and pasta. Understandable, we were in Italy. What else should you eat there? But the thing is, pizza and pasta, they have a lot of calories. Luckily in Italy, they don't give out big portions. They're actually pretty small, and I think that's also one of the reasons why people in Italy are skinny or in shape. It was crazy. I couldn't find one single fat guy, girl around my age in the city. Not a single one. The only one that were slightly overweight were the old people. Young ones, no, all supermodel shape. Anyways, when we went out to restaurants, I always made sure to keep my carb intake pretty low and protein high. So I always ordered, like I said, steak and potatoes or some different kind of meat with potatoes, because potatoes are pretty low in calories and also are satiating or filling, and with the meat, I just simply get my protein in, while also keeping a relative low profile when it comes to the overall calories. That's pretty much it. Comes to the restaurants, cut your carb intake low. Cut out rice, noodles, pizza. In that case, just go for the steak, meat, and maybe some salad on the side, or just a little bit of potatoes so you don't overeat. Number 2, when it comes to drinks, just go for the zero drinks. Save your calories. It pretty much tastes better anyways, in my opinion. Cola Zero is better than regular cola, and that goes for all other soft drinks across the board, in my opinion, of course. But yeah, just simply go for the zero drinks. You're gonna save so much calories with that, and you still get to enjoy yourself. On top of that, make sure you get your steps in. When I was in Italy, I was getting daily around 25,000 steps every single day. On like really intense day, I was getting like 35,000. That was actually kind of insane. My feet still hurt. But like, just make sure you get your steps in, because you're gonna burn so much extra calories with that. And also on top of that, if you keep your regular routine, cut out the carbs, you're still gonna have a lot of calories left at the end of the day. Even when you come back, you probably will have lost a little bit of weight. In my case, I actually lost around 3 kilograms, to be honest, by simply doing that. But also, I still tracked my food. I still made sure when I was in the restaurant, I asked the waiters how many grams of potatoes or meat I would get, and they were really happy that I asked that, because sometimes when people order a certain dish, they were not happy with the portions that they were getting. Yeah, so they told me right beforehand for the steaks gonna be 250 grams. So I knew, okay, 250 gram steaks is I don't know, 400 calories or something. I entered that in my calorie calculator. It is not accurate, of course, but it's still a better overview than not tracking it at all. And I did this the whole trip long. Obviously, there were some days where I couldn't do that. When it comes, for example, to pizza, I actually had one pizza and one pasta meal. I think it was a bolognese. It was pretty tasty, but wasn't worth ruin my progress, so I ate it only once. And that's pretty much it. That's all you need to do while traveling to stay in shape. Just take the routine that you already have with you. Don't leave it at home. If you do so, you're going to start from zero again, and you don't have to be 100% locked in. You just gotta do the bare minimum. Getting your steps in, drinking your 2 liters, keeping your protein intake high, and going for the zero drinks. Pretty much it. And also, if you get the opportunity to work out, do so. If you have a hotel gym, do it. If it's just cardio, it's better than nothing. Do that. Get your workout in. You're gonna feel so much better. That's literally it. And if you're looking for one-on-one coaching, just apply down below or DM me the word fit on Psycho Fitness on Instagram and let me help you out get in shape before 2026 starts. It's only 2 months left. So let's get straight. And with that being said, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Stay strong.